Breaking news, my loyal subscribers. Apparently, according to mainstream media, you may have already heard all this over there anyway, but for those of you in Australia and England and France and the other countries that watch, Hillary Clinton has just won the nomination for the Democratic Party. So she's going to be the one running for president on the Democratic side. This is like watching a fucking cartoon, honestly. I mean, in case you don't know, over here, lobbyists aren't so predominant, but we do have a few large ones like the retail duopoly, which, if you dig deeper, it's almost a monopoly. But monopolies are illegal, and there's many industries here that are duopolies. Now, retail sector has a few lobbyists in there. The mining groups, yeah, they definitely have lobbyists in there. But lobbyists don't run the same way as they do in the United States. It's nowhere near as obvious and blatant. You know, you got people, even like Alex Jones, you know, who's on the other side of the political spectrum entirely, who knows that when Hillary has a little rally, you know, 500 to 1,000 people turn up. Bernie Sanders has one, 20, 30, in one case 100,000 people turned up. And yet, not even a chance at all. You know, but it's all like, you know, as one person said, it's like as though she's been, the mainstream media over there has been claiming that she's going to be the presidential nominee for the Democrat Party ever since the campaigning began, you know. And as our media has put it, in Hillary's mind, it's like as though it's just a formality. It's just a couple of forms and a few box tickings, and it's just a little bit of paperwork that's got to be pissed with at the end, but it's pretty much, she's got it in the bag, you know. And you stand looking at all this, you know, what the hell's going on here, you know? Like, these guys might have the fight of their life, 2 terms of Obama, and the economy, you know, we hit the GFC and he's there saying, we're going to create green jobs, solar and wind and biodiesel, and that was his 2008 campaign, the speeches he was making. And if you've watched the 2012 ones, they were identical word for word. Yes, that's right. 4 years later, in his second term, or running for his second term, campaigning for his second term rather, he's using the exact same phrases. And the economy says, and now the jobs data's come out shitter than expected, and Yellen stood up there and said, well, don't overreact to the job data. Yet I've seen graphs that show the base amount of increase in currency, the base monetary supply, going like this, and the stock market exactly following it, bit for bit. If there was no more money being injected in with quantitative easing or any of these other strange shenanigans like fractional reserve banking or anything like that, basically, it's flatlined. And how the hell you can have the monetary increase exactly show the stock market increase, it's just a trick. You know, there is no new money. The stocks aren't going up if the stocks are only going up based on this new money that's come out of thin air. You know. The fact of the matter is, it's all rearranging the deck chairs on the friggin' Titanic as it's all going down. And, you know, here they are, well, she's going to be put, you know, they're up against the fight of their life after 2 terms of Obama, where the economy is just turning to shit, and worldwide the economy is turning to shit, and well, let's try and get a 3rd term of a Democratic president, but instead of putting in a guy who's got 100,000 people at one of his rallies and 20 or 30,000 at all his other rallies, let's put in the one that can barely get the amount of people at her rallies that I have subscribers on YouTube as some foreign guy in another country who she doesn't know about and doesn't give a fuck about. It's unbelievable, you know. But anyway, at the end of the day, they're just slitting their own throats and giving Trump a better chance. And the fact of the matter is that if these Bernie supporters, I wouldn't necessarily trust they're going to do this when push comes to shove, but they reckon that we're going to vote for Trump if Bernie doesn't get the Democratic nomination. And if they do that, if they actually were to follow through with that, frickin' hell, you know, Trump might get in with some colossal bloody, you know, majority sort of thing. But anyway, they're always crapping on about change, and you know, you deal with these old establishment members of the political establishment who know who's who, and they're all rubbing elbows with all the other arseholes and kissing each other's arses, and just like communism, you know, as they would put it in East Germany, a whole bunch of old guys congratulating each other. And all the same old mealy-mouthed blah, 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 change as everything's just friggin' going to shit. You know, it's a bit like communism, you know, rattling on with all the progress we've made, you know. Obama talking about Trump the other day. Oh, we can't do that for you know, we can't have some loudmouth come in for all the progress we've made. What fucking progress? What fucking progress? Are you rolling again? Everyone got money in their pockets? Is everyone in a job again? What fucking progress? You know? Oh, well, we're talking about the transgender progress that now we're going to be able to have, you know, transgender, you know, Rosie O'Kelly's going into the female bathroom, and then that's progress, because that affects, what is it again, 0.3% of the population? Or am I wrong? Is it 0.03% of the... What fucking progress has he made? You know? Like, really? Oh, we've got the troops out of Iraq. Yeah, and replace them all with mercenaries that'll cost you fucking 4 times the cost. Good job. It's frickin' hell. You know, like... At the end of the day, anyway, you know, all this mealy-mouthed, blooming wooden talk, as they would call it in communism, is all pointless, because everybody's woken up to the fact it's a dog and pony show, except a handful of people who still turn up to Hillary's little soirees, which happen to be less than the number of subscribers I've got, as I said before. But anyway, what will come, and I think some things may need to come.